you to the man who is the star of our show. So please put your hands together, clap, cheer, scream, and make some noise, and give it up for Eamonn Holmes!
Mr. Andy, thank you, Andy. Wasn't he good? It all goes downhill from here on, I'm sorry to say. Thank you for coming along. Anybody seen the show before? No. That's why you're here then, isn't it? Yeah. Because if you had, you wouldn't come back. No, it's very exciting. We've got 1 minute to on air, and it's really, it's a nice, tense show. Now, the thing is, the people who won last week, they are on the other side of the world in Brazil, which means gives us difficulties as regards technicalities and satellites and things, so we've had to record quite a lot of the show. But the draws are live, and the end game is live, where it gets very, very exciting, okay? So I hope you do enjoy it. And try not to shout out the answers, but laugh and applaud, boo and hiss, and laugh at especially anything I say. It always goes down well, okay? So hope you enjoy it. We're on air in 30 seconds' time. Are you nervous? Oh, you should be me. Okay.
Very soon getting it started, so last chance to do your hair, do your makeup. Put a bag on your ready for your neck. Sit up straight, thumbs in, chest out.
The last 7 days, Sarah Walker and boyfriend Jeremy have been living it up in Brazil at the Rio Carnival. Tonight, Sarah's going for her 3rd week in a row of the Jetset life, and once again, another of the world's greatest cities is waiting. But also waiting are 6 people determined they'll be the ones flying off for that unforgettable week. They are Meg Kinnear-Swift, a full-time mum from Suffolk; Elliot Tailforth, a solicitor from Lancashire; Fenella Kerr, a marketing manager from Edinburgh; Lee Baker, a student from Hull; Anne May, a staff nurse from Worcester; and last week's beaten finalist, back for revenge, Julian Nelson, a station master from Liverpool. Any one of them could win that ticket to 7th heaven on the Jetset.
Saturday night, and from the BBC Television Centre in London, it's the National Lottery Jetset, with this weekend's Thunderball, National Lottery, and Lottery Extra Draws, plus a chance to win a trip of a lifetime. Now, please welcome the man who holds your passport to paradise, Eamonn Holmes!
Thank you very much, Alan. Thank you very much indeed. Hello, good evening, welcome to Jetset, the show that's all about giving a life of glamour, excitement and supreme comfort. Now, you could get that life by winning one of the 3 lottery draws we've got coming up, or you could answer questions here on Jetset and be transported from your living room to luxury. Win Jetset and you're catapulted to the very heights of society in one of the world's most desirable places, in the city, in the mountains or by the sea. The finest things in life are there for the winner during a whole week living life on Cloud 9. And as you know by now, it doesn't have to come to an end. If you keep on winning, then you keep on travelling the world. And that's exactly what's been happening to Sarah Walker. She and boyfriend Jeremy had already had an incredible trip to Buenos Aires. Then last Saturday night, she beat Julian Nelson in our closest final yet to win a week at the Rio Carnival in Brazil. So let's take the road to Rio, live via satellite, and see what Sarah's been up to. Hello to you both.
Hi.
Well, we're not feeling sorry for you. We can see the blue skies behind you. And what's that big mountain there? Tell us about that.
Oh, we've got the Sugarloaf Mountain behind us, which has cable cars running up to it. You can get a fabulous view of Rio from there. It's lovely.
Excellent.
And then we're by the beach as well.
And what would the temperature be there at the moment?
Oh, it's getting a bit warmer. It's 35 today.
Yes. Do you know what it is here?
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's been snowing and we're lucky we're about 3 degrees, but anyway, that's the whole thing about Jetset. You have experienced something that we all know about. What was it like to be there at the Rio Carnival?
The Rio Carnival was absolutely amazing. Just the sound, the atmosphere, it was the floats, everything. It was just truly amazing.
Oh, well, let's have a look at your holiday pics.
When we were told we were coming to Rio, I really wasn't sure what to expect at all. And then when we touched down at the airport and just saw blue sky and the hills and such scenery, it was just such a lovely place to come to. The hotel that we're stopping at is absolutely wonderful. We're right on the beach. We've actually seen a couple of famous people at the hotel. The model Giselle, unfortunately she's not with Leonardo DiCaprio, but you know, never mind. And we've also seen Arnold Schwarzenegger, who's stopping in one of the penthouse suites. We've got this huge suite with our own swimming pool, and it's amazing. It's something to tell my grandchildren about. Rio's quite an exotic place. There seems to be a liveliness to the people. I know it's carnival time at the moment, but there seems to be a real buzz everywhere. It's lovely. It's
Everyone
really
thinks
nice.
just want to dance, don't they?
And
All the
party.
time.
The private box at the carnival was great. We had a waiter bringing us food and drink, just non-stop, and we had a really good view of the carnival. The sound and the atmosphere, the people, just everything just made it. The only sort of show I can compare it to is our local village sports day, but that sort of pales into insignificance really compared to this.
Floats at the carnival are absolutely huge, and the costumes as well, whether they're that detailed, it was unbelievable. It must have taken them the whole year just to prepare for that one day.
I never dreamt I would be sat watching the carnival at Rio when I was watching Mark in Bermuda on the Jetset. I just never imagined that it would be me. I really want to keep winning the Jetset lifestyle. I think I've got a bit of a taste for it now. I don't want to go home. I'm preparing for Saturday's head-to-head by trying not to think about it and just relax by the pool. This message for this week's contestants: don't bother packing your suitcase. You won't be going anywhere.
First class, absolutely first class. Sarah and Jeremy, that is the dream of the Jet Set life, and you have lived it there in the flesh. Unfortunately for her, though, we've got 6 more contestants absolutely desperate to taste it as well. Hello, Meg. Tell us about your ambition.
Well, I'd like to set the world record for the most shops visited in a day.
Oh, and with the Jet Set lifestyle, we could provide you with that, perhaps. OK, we'll bear that in mind. Julian, last week's beaten finalist. Never have we had a final so close. 2-0 up.
Close last week, but this week I intend to finish the job.
Yeah.
I'm here to win.
It felt like a penalty shootout, didn't it?
Yeah, it was just unlucky on the night, if you know the questions.
Yeah, or maybe Sarah was just better. Sarah, you were 2 down. At one stage, did it feel as though you were going to have to pack your bags and be on the next flight home?
Definitely, it did, yeah. But I pulled through.
You did pull through. OK, let's see if Lady Luck stays with you tonight. Our winner, whoever that will be taking someone with them to tonight's dream destination. In their case, it could be a husband, a wife, a girlfriend, a boyfriend. It could even be me. Either way, they'll be jetting off to a city that is big in every sense of the word, and we'll let you know exactly where that is later on. And for one of these 6 people to win that trip, they've got to beat each other right here in the studio. Then they have to defeat Sarah in the final head-to-head. Who's got what it takes? Let's find out. Let's play for the Jet Set. The aim of this first game is to stay out of the red. I'm going to give the contestants a question category which they can play or pass. Get a question wrong or pass incorrectly, they're in the red. If they're there at the end of the round, they go, and so does their dream of the Jet Set life. We start the clock. We begin with Meg. Meg, the category is geography. Good luck. Do you want to play or pass?
Play.
Meg, which mythical beast is on the Welsh flag?
Dragon.
That's right. Elliot, music, play or pass?
Play.
Who won the Best British Male at this week's Brit Awards?
Robbie Williams.
He did. Fenella, literature, play or pass?
I'll play.
In which Shakespeare play would you find the Montagues and the Capulets?
Romeo and Juliet.
You would. Lee, film, play or pass?
Play.
Who plays the male lead in What Women Want? Mel Gibson, that puts the red light on you. Anne, sport, play or pass?
I'll play.
With which sport would you associate Johnny Wilkinson?
Golf.
No, rugby union. You're now in the red. Julian, nature, play or pass?
Play.
The Red Admiral is a type of what?
Butterfly.
That's right. Meg, television, play or pass?
Play.
In the cartoon, what breed of dog is Snoopy?
Beagle.
Yes. Elliot, celebrities, player pass.
Play.
Which double act host Radio 1's early afternoon show?
Mark and Lloyd.
They do. Vanilla, history, player pass.
I'll pass to Anne.
Anne, what does the Roman numeral, I've got to complete the question, what does the Roman numeral L signify?
500.
Take a 0 off that, Anne. It's only 50, but it's the end of the Jet Set life for you. 1 down, 3 to go. We continue the game now with Lee. Let's start the clock. Lee, the category is film. Player pass.
Pass to Julian.
Julian, in The Godfather, who played Don Corleone?
Al Pacino.
No, Marlon Brando. Meg, geography, player pass.
Play.
What is the official language of Sardinia?
Argentinian.
No, Italian, red on you. Elliot, sport, player pass.
Play.
Which football team play their home games at Craven Cottage?
Fulham.
They do. Vanilla, celebrities, player pass.
Play.
Which supermodel is referred to as the body?
Elle McPherson.
She is. Lead television, player pass.
Play.
Who plays Pandora in Adrian Mole the Cappuccino years? Helen Baxendale was the answer, red on you. Julian, film, player pass.
Play.
Who won the Best Actor award at this year's BAFTAs?
Mel Gibson.
It was Jamie Bell for Billy Elliot. Meg, food and drink, player pass.
I'll play.
From which country does guacamole originate?
Hungary.
No, Mexico, red on you. Elliot, music, player pass.
Play.
Who had a hit album last year with Born to Do It?
Don't know.
Craig David is the answer, red light on you. That's the end of the round, right at the last gasp. And Craig David has cost you your place in the Jet Set, Elliot.
My wife will kill me. She's a big Craig David fan.
Well, bye-bye.
Thank you.
4 left in. We continue the game now with Fenella. Let's start the clock. Fenella, the category is geography. Do you want to play or pass?
I'll play.
Fenella, can you tell me the capital of Poland?
Budapest.
Warsaw, you're in a red light. Lee, sport, player pass.
Play.
How many players are there in a baseball team?
9.
9 is right on the buzzer. Julian, television, player pass.
Play.
Who did Steve Owen marry in EastEnders this week?
Melanie.
Yes. Meg, mythology, player pass.
Pass to Lee.
Lee, the Roman god of the sea.
Zeus.
Neptune, red light. Fenella, literature, player pass.
Play.
Who wrote The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe?
Nesbitt.
C.S. Lewis. Lee, film, player pass.
Pass to Julian.
Julian, who played the voice of Woody in Toy Story?
Tom Hanks.
That's right. Julian, music, player pass.
Play.
In which country was pop star Bjork born?
Iceland.
Yes. Meg, science, player pass.
Play.
Amethyst is the birthstone for which month?
August.
No, February is the answer. You're now in the red. Vanilla, inventions. Do you want to play or pass?
Play.
She's going to play it. Which famous doll first appeared in 1959?
Barbie.
Could have been the other one, couldn't it?
Could have.
But it wasn't. It was Barbie. You stay in. You're still in the Jet Set. Meg, for you, the red light is dead for you and it's all over, I'm afraid.
Well, thanks, Eamonn. I've had a lovely day.
Down to 3, only 2 can go through to the next round to see who'll be taking on Sarah. We're going to continue the game now with Lee. Start the clock. The category is mythology, player pass, Lee.
Pass to Fenella.
Fenella, Romulus and Remus were twin brothers who founded which city?
Rome.
Yes, red light on Lee. Julian, film, player pass. Who stars opposite Russell Crowe in the film Proof of Life?
Meg Ryan.
You're right. Fenella, sport, player pass.
Play.
In which sport would you use a spider?
Cricket.
You obviously don't play snooker, red on you. Lee, geography, player pass.
Play.
In which American state is the city of Memphis?
Tennessee.
Yes. Julian, television, player pass.
Play.
Who presents a question of sport?
Sue Barker.
She does. Lee, food and drink, player pass.
Pass to Fenella.
Vanilla, what type of drink is Retsina?
It's a liqueur.
It is a Greek wine, red on you. Julian, film, player pass.
Pass to Vanilla.
Fenella, Cameron Diaz played Natalie Cook in which all-girl action film?
Charlie's Angels.
She did. Red on Julian. Fenella, sport player pass.
Play.
With which sport would you associate Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Motor racing. No.
No, it's WWF. It's wrestling, Fenella, and you have now hit the floor in the red. But congratulations to Lee and congratulations to Julian. One of them will now be taking on Sarah in the final, but where in the world will they be travelling to? Before we let you into that secret, here's a chance for you to win the luxury life. It's tonight's Thunderball Draw.
Saturday the 3rd of March, 6 minutes to 8, and it's time for tonight's Thunderball Draw live on the National Lottery Jetset. Starting the draw in a moment or two, Eamonn Holmes.
Thank you, Alan. We've got Martin here. Martin McClure, the draw master. Please release those balls.
And as the machine gets up to speed, check out the 34 balls in this first machine. You choose just 5. And from the 14 Thunderballs in the second machine, you need only choose just the 1. And you can win anything from a fiver to a cool £250,000. Eamonn.
Thank you, Alan. Good luck. Here comes the first of tonight's numbers.
And to be in with a chance of winning a prize, you need at least 1 of the 5 numbers we're about to draw. There's the first one, number 8. Next, 22. Good audience work. Next, 14. I don't know what we're paying you, but it's worth it. The fourth one, 21. Just been told nothing. And the 5th, up she comes, 28. Okay, Martin, start up the second machine now, if you would, please. And we can be about the business of releasing the red Thunderballs then. There they go. And seeing fair play tonight, our independent adjudicator is Martin Sutton. Eamonn.
Now, we just need the Thunderball. If you match any number plus the Thunderball, up goes your prize. Last week, one lucky winner picked up the top prize of £250,000. Good luck. Here we go.
Just think what a difference this could make to your Saturday night. There it is, number 12! Tonight's Thunderball numbers again. Here they are in ascending order. Number 8, number 14, number 21, 22, and 28. The Thunderball this weekend, number 12. And still to come tonight, the National Lottery and Lottery Extra Draws. First, let's find out which of tonight's studio contestants will take on Sarah in tonight's Jet Set.
Well, very soon now, someone's going to win a week they will never forget. So, who will be going on that week? Will it be Lee Baker, our student, or Julian Nelson, our station master, or could it be Sarah Walker, our admin assistant, for a 3rd week running in her case? And of course, ready to dash to the airport are Lee and Julian's partners. So it's hello, Bex, who's Lee's girlfriend, and Lisa, who's Julian's sister.
Hello, Eamonn. Hello, Eamonn.
So, Lee from Hull and Julian from Liverpool, it's crunch time here for them in the studio. Once again, I'm going to give them a question category. They've got to play or pass. They get a point if they answer a question correctly or if their opponent gets one wrong. It's the first to get to 4 points who will go through to the head-to-head with Sarah. So let's play for the Jet Set. Right, lads. Well, Sarah's been having a ride in Rio there for the past week, and to get control of this game, I'm going to ask you a general knowledge question on Rio de Janeiro. So fingers on your buzzers. Here we go. Janeiro is Portuguese for which month of the year? Lee's in there.
January.
You are right, my friend. January, they get you control of the game. Okay. And the first category is geography. You've got to decide. Do you want to play or pass, Lee?
I will pass.
Okay, Julian, this is your question. Bern is the capital of which country?
Geneva.
No. Switzerland is what I was looking for. Okay, you had the right idea, but not right. Okay. 1 to Lee, that played off. Your tactics working well there. Okay, Julian, it's your question proper. See if you can level it with this one. The category is sport. Do you want to play or pass?
Play.
Here's the question. Can you tell me in football who are the current holders of the FA Cup?
Chelsea.
You're right. They won't be this year, but yes, absolutely. Chelsea, what a piece. The category is television. Lee, do you want to play or pass?
I will play.
Okay, here we go. Which chef presents BBC Two's food and drink programme? Which chef?
Anthony Warren Thompson.
You know, you're right. 2-1. Julian, we're on to science. Do you want to play this one or pass it?
I'll pass to Lee.
Lee, can you tell me who discovered penicillin?
Louis Pasteur.
It wasn't Louis Pasteur, it was Sir Alexander Fleming. That levels it at 2 apiece. Lee, the category is film. Do you want to play or pass it?
I will pass.
Okay. Julian, who directed the epic film Gladiator?
Oliver Stone.
It was a British director. It was Ridley Scott, and it puts Lee 3-2 up. Julian, the category is history. Do you want to play or pass?
Pass to Lee.
If he gets this right, he's in the final, you know that? Okay. Lee, history. Which English king put his seal on the Magna Carta in 1215?
Henry I.
He's a king that looked a bit like you, King John. 3-all. Lee, the category is music. Get it right, you're in the final. You can play or pass.
I will play.
Which Canadian singer has a hit album called Come On Over for a place in the head-to-head?
I have no idea.
There really only are 2 Canadian singers. One is Celine Dion, and the other one would be, Julian?
Canadian singer?
Yeah.
I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered?
No.
But it's Shania Twain. So come on over to the final, Julian. It's yours. So, where will Sarah or Julian be going to if they win? I can tell you this city is full of Irish people, but it's not in Ireland. It's more Italians than Rome, but it's not in Italy. Just take a bite of this.
The Jet Set Tour has been 7 weeks of bliss in Sydney, Las Vegas, the Caribbean, Aspen, Bermuda, Buenos Aires and Rio. Where next? How about the Big Apple? King of the hill, top of the heap, the city that never sleeps. Whether you're seeing New York from your own personal limo or your table at the exclusive Rainbow Grill, your eyes will be popping. And after dinner, how about a Broadway show? The smash hit musical Chicago is in town. Hobnob with the stars. Or maybe basketball's your thing. Well, they don't come much bigger than the Knicks in our next destination, New York.
So good they named it twice, and it's all ready and waiting for Julian or Sarah to win it. And you'd like to go that one step further, wouldn't you?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, and you're a big sports fan, a lot of sport lined up there.
I love it, yeah.
Whatever, yeah. And you're well used to crowds, Sarah, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
You
Fancy
are.
a bite at that Big Apple.
Yeah, oh well, let's see. But first, how about you doing a bit of winning yourselves at home? We don't want Sarah, Julian to see the balls that come up in the main lottery draw. So the usual procedure, it's on with the blindfolds and the headphones. Jeremy will help out there in Rio in that case. And then, of course, we'll ask you to stand aside, Jeremy, once the business is done there. We've got music playing in these headphones. So now for Sarah, for Julian, and maybe for you at home, the future lies in the balls. It's time for the National Lottery Draw and Lottery Extra. It's over to Martin again, the draw master, Martin McClure. Please release the balls for tonight's National Lottery Draw.
Saturday the 3rd of March, live on BBC Radio and television at nearly 3 minutes past 8. It is indeed time for the National Lottery Draw, and in a moment, Lottery Extra, all part of the National Lottery Jet Set. Eamonn.
The estimated prize fund tonight in the National Lottery draw, £21.2 million. The estimated jackpot, the jackpot is a fabulous £6.7 million. Now, a bit of an appeal here. Remember last week I told you about an unclaimed winning ticket with a prize of over £3 million. It is still unclaimed. It was bought in Hertfordshire. So get your hands down the back of the sofa and get searching. The ticket holder has until 11 o'clock on Monday night to claim that prize, or else the money goes towards lottery good causes. That's 51 hours left by my reckoning and counting. Here we go. Good luck to you tonight.
Isn't it amazing what you find down the back of sofas? Tonight we're using Vivian and Setterballs number 3, chosen by Terence Lowe from Shepherd's Bush. Number 7 is the first number out. Last drawn 3 Saturdays back here on Jetset, 68th time as a main ball. Next is 48. Bonus from 5 Wednesdays ago, that one, back as a main ball. 76th outing for that one, third to be drawn. Is number 20. 68th time we've seen it now as a main ball in the National Lottery. Next. That's 14. Also saw it the Saturday before last, that one, 85th appearance. And the 5th one. 24! Also drawn the Wednesday before last, 74th National Lottery outing to that one. And the 6th. 38! Haven't seen that since the end of January. 103rd appearance now, the most drawn number. And the bonus tonight is 17! This weekend's winning lottery numbers, here they are in ascending order for you. Number 7, 14, 20. 24, 38, and 48. And the bonus, 17. Eamonn.
Now, of course, remember, the order those balls come out in could help Sarah or Julian win that week in New York. But right now, here's another chance for you to win the life of your dreams with Lottery Extra. Let's get down to business. Drawmaster Pretty's release the balls for tonight's extra draw.
Round and round, the 49 extra balls go. Again, no winner on Wednesday, so the jackpot will have grown. So what's it looking like from where you're standing, Eamonn?
Funny you should ask me that, Alan. £3.9 million. That's what it's looking like. Right, so good luck to you. Here we go.
And for tonight's Lottery Extra, we're using Galahad and Setterballs number 1, again chosen by Mr. Lowe from Shepherd's Bush. First out, number 7. According to the rules, you need all 6 numbers to have a stake in tonight's £3.9 million jackpot. The next one, 42. If there's no winner tonight, we'll have a bigger jackpot midweek in Manchester for you. The third number, number 1. Bear in mind, unlike the Thunderball or the Lottery Extra, is played for a jackpot only. The 4th ball, number 6. You're watching tonight's Lottery Extra draw, and it's live on the BBC, on Jetset. The 5th number, number 12. As we said earlier, you have to match all 6 numbers to win, so here is that all-important 6th number, 11. Now tonight's Lottery Extra numbers in ascending order for you. Number 1, number 6, number 7, number 11, number 12, and number 42. Now let's rejoin Eamonn to find out who'll be flying to New York, the next destination on our Jet Set World Tour.
Right, just a few questions stand between Sarah and Julian and an amazing trip to New York, but this is New York like you've never experienced before. 0900 111 4461, that's the number to call if you would like to play for the Jet Set. While you're taking that number down, we can cut the music now in the headphones, and I'll take those off. And of course, we will remove the blindfolds both here in the studio in London and there in Rio. So, back with us?
Yeah.
Okay, Julian, right, I know a lot of people are rooting for you around Liverpool. You're a very popular man there at the train station where you work. Not many of those about.
Yeah.
But just to remind us who's waiting in the limo for you.
Lisa, that's my sister.
There it is, the lovely Lisa there, okay. And Sarah, I'm sure Jeremy's willing you on out there in Rio. But Sarah, we've got a few more people here back in Britain who'd like to wish you luck. And if you could just excuse me for a moment, I'm just going to nip out to the pub, a pub you may have heard of. It's the Albion in Ironside, Cumbria.
Hi Sarah, it's Mum here.
Hi Jeremy, it's your mum here.
This is just a message from the mums from the other side of the world to say that everyone in the Albion is rooting for you. All the best and fingers crossed.
So there you are.
Thank you.
Yes, and the profits are soaring in the Albion. Maybe the drinks will be on the house tonight. The limo is waiting. The plane is ready. New York is the destination, but only one of them will be going. That'll be whoever gets to 3 points first. It's all or nothing. Let's play for the Jet Set. Everybody's very nervous. It's very tense here in the studio, and this is where the first 6 balls from tonight's National Lottery draw can be crucial. The first ball drawn tonight was number 7. Julian, you're here in the studio. You're the studio winner. You're going to go first. You know the situation from last week. What you've got to do is to decide whether the next ball out was higher or lower. Get that right, you get to pick your own category, okay? What do you think?
Higher.
Sounds like a good guess. Yes, up to 48, right. Okay, that's you in the driving seat, Julian. We have different categories every week, of course. They slightly change. You can pick the same category more than once. Tonight, you've got, Sarah and Julian, music, food and drink, art, politics, film, geography. You can choose from those, and the choice is yours, Julian.
Music, please.
Music, okay. First to 3, remember, Julian. On which island was pop star Ricky Martin born? Can you tell me in which island pop star Ricky Martin was born? Have a go. Gotta hurry you.
Cuba.
Good guess. Not good enough. Puerto Rico. Sarah, you're 1 up. How are you feeling, Sarah?
Nervous.
Yeah, a bit better after that, I'd reckon. The lottery ball sequence. 7, 48. Higher or lower than 48?
Lower.
She's going lower. Let's see. Yes, down to 20, okay? You've got control. There are the categories. What do you want?
Music, please.
Music again. Okay, 2 music questions in a row. Can you tell me, Sarah, which artist set up the record label Maverick? M-A-V-E-R-I-C-K. Maverick.
Madonna.
You're sure about that?
I hope so.
Yeah, you're 2 up. Well done. Okay, she's now 1 away from retaining the jet set lifestyle. She's got that magnificent view behind her, Sugarloaf Mountain. She's there in Rio. She's in the driving seat. Let's look at the lottery ball sequence. 7, 48, 20. Julian, higher or lower than 20?
I'll have to go higher.
He's going up from 20? No. No. You've got the supreme advantage here. Sarah, choose the category for Julian.
Politics.
Politics. He gets this wrong, you're off to New York. You've got to get this one right to hang in there. Julian, traditionally, can you tell me on what day of the week does the British general election take place? The day of the week. You would cast your vote on what day?
Wednesday.
You're 1 day out. It's a Thursday. You're not going to New York. And Sarah is. Sarah Walker, once again, the lottery jet set winner. Yes, those are the scenes live from Rio. This is what you'll be experiencing next week.
Take a deep breath, Sarah and Jeremy. You have 7 days in the most sensational, scintillating city in the world. From Broadway to the Bronx, Manhattan to Central Park, you'll be living the American dream in the very best luxury the greatest city in the world can provide. On top of the museums, galleries, sights and sounds of this extraordinary city, there's the unrivaled nightlife. Why not start with dinner at the unique Rainbow Grill restaurant at the top of the Rockefeller Center with a view to die for. Have a great time!
Sarah and Jeremy, off you go to the airport, okay? We'll let them go. See you next week. I'll be seeing you next week again. You and me are making a habit of this. You're beating 5 Yes, but you do get back again, so you do. Yeah. What do you think of the questions tonight?
Hard. Very hard.
Okay. Well, you know what they say? Third time lucky, eh? Okay, Julian, don't worry. Lisa's out there in the limo, but she's going nowhere. They're back here next week. It's been a fantastic week. In New York goes Sarah and Jeremy. They're heading there. You're heading for Casualty next on BBC One. See you next Saturday night for more Jet Set. Bye-bye.
I might retire, you know.
Julian says he might retire.
Okay, folks, stay where you are. First of all, give a big round of applause, please, for Julian and all our other contestants who took part in tonight's show. Also, let's give a big round of applause, please, for all of the Jet Set crew, camera, sound, light, the Camelot people. Give them a round of applause. And also, make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for the start of our show, Eamonn Holmes!
Andy, we're just recording some trails for the Saturday night. I'll just tell people what we're doing here. Right. You okay, Susie? Thanks, Andy. Just bear with me for 30 more seconds. When they do little menus as to what happens on BBC One next Saturday night, we're just going to record half a dozen options here, and then you can go straight after that. So just with you a second. Yes.
I just want to have a quick look at them. They're just the ones that are marked.
Okay, so like Eamonn said, we're just going to do a couple of very quick links. I have to say, you were brilliant. You were very good. It's very, 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 very good. Very good. Winner of the bubbly, few bars over, is the three ladies there, the virgins, second row back. Ladies, the way you were clapping and chewing, and then halfway through it, you started going wobble, wobble, wobble. That was bloody marvellous, girls. So we've got a bottle of some here. You want Bob the Builder? You can't have... No, you can have the bubbly instead, love. Right, because unfortunately, you won the bottle. So when you come out downstairs, we'll give it to you. Give them a big round of applause, please, for our ladies. Well done to them. Okay, got we nearly...
Okay.
It's from AB.
Right. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
Recording. Here we go.
Right. Yeah. Nobody gets a bigger bite of the apple than here. For somebody, it's the passport to paradise. For somebody, it's the passport to paradise. Achoo, bless you, missus. Yeah. For somebody, it's the passport to paradise. So I'm just going to take that out. Too much noise there. Right, okay.